Hey guys, it's Melanie. Happy Sunday. Welcome back. This is my fifth time restarting this video. Listen, the dogs are here. They breathe, they snort, they horse around, and I love them. It is a little bit distracting, but they seem to have calmed down. So my hope is that now that especially Alpha's settled, we can get through this video. Really friggin' hope. Anyway, happy Sunday. We are kicking off another day of candle reviews here on my channel from a couple different brands. We are starting with Bath & Body Works. This is the Wildberry Tea Spritzer. I picked this up a few weeks ago when Bath & Body Works was having a sale. I had a coupon and fall candles were out. And this was released as a fall fragrance. It has the, so it's in the white bar and core packaging, and it has the really pretty leaf design on the label. I just love the labels for the core collection for the fall. They're so simple, but they're like super elegant, and I kind of waffle between like amazing labels that have like beautiful pictures or artwork on them, but then I also appreciate really simple, just kind of timeless and elegant labels as well. This label right here, I actually purchased several candles from the White Barn Core collection because they were available in the gorgeous, slightly opaque frosted glass, and they had those really pretty simple labels. So big fan of that. I have said before, I'm a very seasonal burner. It's admittedly, it's been tough for me to test some of these fall candles already because it is still 95 degrees every single day. But this particular scent here really doesn't scream fall to me. This is more of like a spring summer scent. And I think to me, it's mostly a repackage of something else that Bath & Body Works has already done. So this was a great one for me to sort of start with when it comes to the Bath & Body Works fall candles, because like I said, it's 95 degrees out and this scent is actually quite lovely on a hot day. So let's go through the description here and I'll tell you what I think this is basically a repackage of. So Wildberry Tea Spritzer. Your fragrance notes are Wildberry tea, sparkling lemon water, and fresh muddled berries. So basically this smells like raspberry mimosa, with maybe a touch of the raspberries and whipped vanilla tossed in there as well. But it's mostly just raspberry mimosa to me, which I love. I love that scent. And I guess, I don't know why they would try to pass this off as some kind of fall fragrance. It's fine. I mean, I'm certainly enjoying it right now, but I would not burn this in September, October, November, or December. Like, this is just not like the type of scent that I equate with the change of seasons, the falling leaves, the cooler weather, the rain, you know, all the things that fall to me. So all that being said, it's a great scent, and I love raspberry mimosa. I was glad to be able to pick this up and enjoy it during the month of August because it's a delightful scent. The only real difference that I get between this and the raspberry mimosa is this smells ever so slightly, I don't know if it's a little bit more perfumey. I can't quite put my finger on what the small difference is, but there is a slight difference when the candle is lit. Now on cold sniff, I think it smells almost exactly like raspberry mimosa. When it's burning, there's something in there that changes ever so slightly that makes it smell perfumey to my nose. I don't know if it would be that Wildberry quote unquote tea note, but I've never known a tea scent to smell perfumey. So I don't think it's that, but I don't know. Overall, I'm gonna give this fragrance like a thumbs up for sure, because it's a great scent. I enjoy it. I would probably purchase another one, but at this point in the summer, I am looking at finishing up what I have left for my Bath & Body Works summer collection to try to whittle that stash down. And I have a feeling I can probably pick up Raspberry Mimosa again next year. So I'm not in any rush to grab more of the Wildberry Tea Spritzer. However, I would recommend it as a fragrance to try if you've never tried the Raspberry Mimosa, if you like the scent notes at all. It's actually quite a great performer for me, which, as you know, is not the norm when it comes to most Bath & Body Works candles, at least in my personal experience. I know there are a lot of people that are still having great results with their Bath & Body Works candles, and when that happens, like, I get super excited for other people, but that has not been. Oh buddy, you gotta bring that over here right now, huh? Yes, he does. Yeah, that just hasn't necessarily been my experience. So strength and throw and overall burn quality, let's talk about that. So the strength on this is like a solid, I would say, like 6.5, 7. It's not the strongest Bath & Body Works candle I've ever had, but I think it's strong enough. It certainly fills a room for sure, and it does start to travel outside of the room and fill a couple of other areas of the house. I've had this in my fancy lady living room, which is where I typically film my weekly home fragrance roundup. So the throw in that particular room, when I have it on the end table that is closest to the entryway into that room, is about a 7 as well. So I can certainly smell it in the kitchen. It's a little bit more faint by the time that I walk into the kitchen, but I can still smell that this fragrance is burning at the front of the house. So I think the strength and throw are quite good for this. The wicks, these are the skinnier wicks, and it looks like they have that kind of metal core to them. I find that particular wick from Bath & Body Works is really the best performing one. It's far superior to that like thick rope-like wick that they use on a lot of scents. This one is working quite well with this formula, these fragrance oils. I notice a little bit of discoloration around the lip of the candle, but it's not terrible. I wouldn't really consider this one like a high sooting candle at all. Certainly not like some other candles that I've had from Bath & Body Works in recent years. I don't even think I'm gonna have to put this one in a candle crock. I think I'm just going to, you can see I'm at the halfway point now. You can see that here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna burn this the rest of the way through. I don't anticipate any issues coming up with it. It's burned pretty flawlessly for the first half. And if I can get through the first half without any issues at all, typically that's a pretty good indicator that I can finish the candle up. In the past, I definitely have always burned my Bath & Body Works candles completely down, and now, as you see in most of my home fragrance empties, a lot of them do get tossed into my candle crocks. So this one I don't think is going to meet that fate, and I would repurchase it. But like I said, at this point I'm going to finish up what I have for summer from Bath & Body Works, and then if this sticks around into next year, I would definitely repurchase it. So anyway, it gets 2 thumbs up for me. Good job, Bath & Body Works. That makes me happy. If you're going to ask about the candle pedestal, this is actually part of the 2-piece Chester Hurricane that I have been mentioning here on my channel for quite some time. I do believe that Pottery Barn is discontinuing the Chester Hurricane, which is why it is on clearance. So if you do want it, I would suggest picking it up. I will warn you, it does say on the bottom of the pedestal that you are only supposed to use the Chester with like the Luminara or the battery operated candles. I don't follow that advice. I use it as a regular Hurricane. I believe the reason that they put that warning on there is because the glass, and you can see the glass behind here, I don't believe that that is tempered glass. So you do have to pay attention, and if a candle gets way too hot, it would be wise for you to either blow that candle out or to remove the glass. But I have not had a single issue with, certainly not an issue with the large Chester, because that gets a ton of airflow still around the candle. I would have zero concerns about placing a candle in the middle of the large Chester. I do pay a little bit more attention to the smaller Chester Hurricane here, but even that being said, I have burned candles completely down on this thing, and nothing has ever happened to the glass. The glass doesn't even get hot. So then again, if you are burning a candle for more than 3-4 hours, be mindful. Just anytime you're burning candles anyway, you have to be careful. So anyway, I did want to put that disclaimer out there in case some of you are big on actually following directions. I don't. Like, I use things with solid common sense in mind. You know, I pay attention to warnings, and then I decide what I'm comfortable with, and then push the limits, kind of test things out. If things go well, then I am happy to move forward, but I am always mindful of warnings that are given. So just something worth keeping in mind for any hurricane that you pick up. I mean, even if you grab them at HomeGoods or something, if it's not tempered glass, it's probably not supposed to be used with candles, but I don't know. Use at your discretion, I will say, but just always have good candle safety in mind in general. All right, you guys, if you are interested in some more reviews, make sure that you are subscribed. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and I will link this candle and I will link the Chester Hurricane in the 2 different sizes in the description box down below, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. Toodaloo.